Hey, replay people, I heart you. Hey there to all the replay people as we give a moment for live people to join us. Hey, it's my break time, but I need to get some water. Where's my water? My water. Okay, I gotta start a new bottle. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta get it. I'm out of water up there. Now I know this is gonna be short because I gotta get some water. Feel it. But happy Monday to each of you. Welcome to the Midday Moment. Hearts to each of you as we give live people a moment to join us. I could have sworn I really thought I had your water right there. Anyway, welcome to the Midday Moment. The Midday Moment. It is the place where we remind ourselves to expect great things. Not because we ignore the questions of our day. Not because we ignore the challenges of our day. We expect great things because we recognize that we're fully human and we're fully divine. In our fully human selves, we got some questions, we got stuff. And in our fully divine selves, we got answers to the stuff. So the Midday Moment is designed to make sure you are tapping into your divine. All right? So we're going to get to it. All right, y'all? And encourage ourselves. I'm on my break, okay? If anybody watching from my job, I'm on my break, okay? My wellness saved this company money. My wellness is good for this company, okay? So I'm on my break time. All right, come on, y'all. It's time. It's time for the midday moment. It's time for the midday moment. It's time for the midday moment. Whoa, it's time. I heart you. I'm expecting great things. And I'm manifesting great things. Oh, I'm creating great things. Creating great things. Yes. And where at? In my life. Oh, yes. I'm creating great things in my home. Ooh, I'm manifesting great things, and all around me, I'm creating great. I hold the consciousness for great things you might not see, but keep believing, keep believing. Eyes may not see, but keep on believing. We walk by faith and not by sight. You gotta learn to see with your spiritual eyes, not your natural eyes. Great things. All right, everybody. Say thank you, theme song. Thank you, theme song. I like singing a little different every now and then, okay? All right, that's our theme song. So welcome, everybody. Let's get to it. I'm on break, and it's another full day. And so let me have my moment with you so that then I'll get back to some other duties. So this is my break time here in my office, and it supports my wellness in a very special way. All right, so listen, we are on a new series here. It's not too late to get the book. You can get it on Amazon. It's called Kingdom Principles for Living the Divine Life. Kingdom Principles for Living the Divine Life. And I favor this subtitle here, Kingdom or Chaos. Kingdom or Chaos. The choice is yours. And so there is, yes, potential for us to live, experience, witness chaos, okay? Because it's a part of our human existence, a part of our human discovery. In the midst of that chaos, however, I love the way some define that chaos. In the midst of it is still order, it's still divine order. The chaos is just the order waiting, calling for you to decipher it. The storm, the challenge. It is inviting you to another level of deciphering what works for you and what doesn't work for you. What is giving you, bringing you joy and peace? And so these principles are strategic and intentional ways of embracing that conversation. Mhm. Kingdom is a way, it is a way of being, a way of seeing, a way of thinking, a way of speaking, a way of hearing. Kingdom is a whole system of operation. And so we invite you into it. We don't fight with nobody. You do what works for you, okay? So we're just sharing what works for us. If it works for you, apply it. If it doesn't, keep on trucking, baby. All right? Because you're the only one driving this vehicle. You're the only one got to answer to this vehicle. Can't nobody go to court with you about you. Well, you mean you can get an attorney, At the end of the day, though, this is your life. It is your life. So you get to decide, okay? All right, so we have been sitting with the principle of divine nature. That's where we've been sitting with the principle of divine nature, understanding that you are more than, this is the way I interpret it, okay? You are more than the biological chromosomes you got from biological parents. Some you know and some you don't know. You're more than that. Those were vehicles. Thank God for them. If you have a relationship with your biological parents, wonderful. If you don't have a relationship with your biological parents, I'm going to say this so controversially, okay? Wonderful. Because everything works in divine, right? Order. It is up to you to decipher why I have this conversation, why I'm in relationship with these individuals, or why I'm not in relationship in that way, in the same way with these individuals. And so understanding that it all works in divine order, because beyond those physical chromosomes that you got from those biological entities, before that even took place, there were spiritual chromosomes that already defined you. And your spiritual chromosome is it is a direct linkage, direct lineage to divine nature. You came from divine nature. You came from God. And God's divine nature is love. It's God's divine nature, love. Yeah. And everything about our pattern, our journey, our experience is coming into alignment with divine nature. All right. You are a good person. I know you haven't always acted like it, but you really are at your core. And that's why you see times where the divine nature cannot be ignored. People that you thought were just straight hellions, all of a sudden they come out. You're like, oh my God, because divine nature is in there. It's a part of you, waiting to simply be expressed and owned by you. So, as a part of the divine nature, we've been encouraging you in different layers of this. And so, we are looking at um, your one word. We started with this last week, Thursday. I think I chatted about it. And so, we're still here a little bit, and we're on day 7. It is what I mentioned the other day, that what helps me connect to my divine nature is my one word. My one word is bridge. And there are times when I'm experiencing a situation, I'm experiencing a challenge, and it becomes clear to me that I am not manifesting my highest and my best. Okay? Y'all done said some stuff too, done some stuff too that was not your highest and your best. What helps me to repent, turn, and come back is remembering my one word. It's a journey, and there are different practices that help you to come back to that. As you come back to your one word, what you're doing is you're owning, you're honoring your divine nature, because your one word is rooted in divine nature. And so my one word bridge, it is what helps me to manifest my divine nature here on the earth, my divine nature of love. And so we get a clue here in day 7. If you're, still wondering about your one word, your sense of purpose in the earth, there's a clue here on day 7, and we heard about it earlier today in the daily download for those of you that practice in multiple platforms of our our corporate and our collective offerings here. The midday moment is just one of them. And so the clue that was given to you today was anger. What makes you mad? So I'm going to testify about what makes me mad. I'm going to testify about what stirs up anger. I'll say it that way. Make me, but it stirs up. What stirs up anger, the feelings of anger within me? What stirs that up? Because when you talk about the things that stir up that anger, it means that you obviously have some passion and resolve to support what is a conclusion or what is an answer for that. If not, move on to something else. So what stirs up anger in me? I will tell you. Abused children. Right off the bat. It's something that I can hardly stomach. I can hardly stomach when children are abused and neglected. It's a challenge for me to stomach that. Now I know for some of y'all, perhaps it might be, I've used this example before. For some of y'all, because I'm gonna give you a contrast, it's challenging for you to stomach when you see an animal that has been abused. I don't have the same type of anger for that. And if you do, that is a sign that you are called to support compassion and a better way of celebrating and enjoying God's creation in the way of animals. Okay? I'm not. I don't abuse pets. I just don't get this, and I don't desire to see it. I don't see it. But if I see a stray, cat, skinny mini or something like that, or, I'm not bringing it home. No. But abused children? That is something. Women who are abused, assaulted, or experience abuse, I say it that way, who experience assault and abuse. It just stirs me. The other thing that stirs anger in me is when I see, witness, what you might call, what we've often called social injustice. Stirs me, stirs me, stirs me, honey. It stirs my anger. In fact, I've often mentioned like some of these movies about different accounts and historical accounts. Some of them I watch one good time. That's about it. That's all I need. I still have yet to see the story about the Central Park 5. What's it called? English. I think it's called. Put it in the chat. I'm saying the Central Park 5, but I think it's called Have you seen me, or something like that? Do you see me? I still have not watched it. I have heard about it. Even some of my students previously told me about it. I still haven't watched it because I kind of get my stuff together because I take it on too much and I'm just like, so I still haven't watched it. But it is clear to me that those are the types of things that stir up my anger. And so bridge is a word that brings me back to my divine nature in response to my anger and positions me to think from a higher place of how can I contribute to the love conversation that obviously we are hungry for. Because you just don't do this kind of stuff unless you are hungry. Okay? It takes an absence of proper diet to do some of this stuff that we do. So how do I position? So a lot of the work that you see me doing, it sits within a wheelhouse that's pretty consistent. Every now and then I may be on the edges, whatever, but it's pretty consistent within a wheelhouse. So those are the things in my testimony. Those are the things that stir up anger. And then I work to come back to my one word, which realigns me with divine nature, so that I am indeed a part of the answer and not the problem. Because I'm gonna tell you something, hate does not resolve hate. Come on, hate, what we call hate, is a manifestation of fear, because you are scared that you are not good enough just as you are. You're scared that life will not um, um, be a good experience for you without you belittling and pushing off somebody else. And perfect love is what casts out fear. And so the way to respond, that's one of the things that made Dr. King in his studies with Gandhi, I think that made him so profound. He wasn't the only one not wanting to sit on the back of the bus. He wasn't the only one. He wasn't the only one saying we need to stop all these lynching people from trees and we can't sit here. He was not the only one. He wasn't. He wasn't the only person that thought America, had something better to offer. He wasn't the only one. But there was a way he approached it that spoke higher. Because you're not going to resolve hate with hate. That's not going to happen. It's just going to keep a cycle of going. You get me, I get you. You get me, I get you. Somebody has to break the cycle. And each generation, we have moments where we break away parts of the cycle. I know it looks like no change has happened, but a great deal of change has happened. Because I always ask people, okay, we're in 2023. Do you prefer to live in 2023 or 1623? You bet your bottom dollar I'm going to pick 2023 and not 1623 or 1723 or 1823 or even 1923. I love you. I bless you. Thank you so much for sharing with me. Thank you. Yay. Thank you. Thank you for your comments, your hearts, your acts of kindness, your love expressions, and all of that. Like and share. Don't be stingy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing in the midday moment with me. This is my time, my practice. I get to share, testify in a way that supports me coming back in alignment with divine nature. And I get to share it out loud in hopes that it's a blessing to you. All right. I got to go. I love y'all. Take care. God bless you and God be you.